Morris, and we have our first guest with us, Miss Kelley Sitar from the MCRD BootCamp Challenge. Welcome, Kelley.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Great. So tell us what is the BootCamp Challenge? What's going on?
The BootCamp Challenge is a 3-mile race through 50 obstacles with 60 drill instructors giving you motivation throughout the course.
You sure that's motivation?
I do.
Yeah.
Hoorah!
Yeah. I do. We only do one time a year. It's an annual event. This is our 13th annual, 14th time doing the race, on September 27th. It's a Saturday.
Okay. So tell me, what's the underlying purpose behind the BootCamp Challenge?
You know, there is an event happening in San Diego called Fleet Week. Happens annually, and many of the military installations put together what they showcase or what they do best to contribute to Fleet Week. And what we do best at MCRD San Diego is boot camp. And so in 2002, we came up with this concept of bringing the community onto our installation, letting them know a little bit about who we are, the mystique of the drill instructor, get to know them. We do it in a fun format with the 3-mile obstacle run.
Wow. Now, a lot of people, they hear about a DI, a drill instructor, and they immediately do like I do. They think of, the movie An Officer and a Gentleman, which isn't the Marines, but still, it's like, are they going to be there calling people, you slimy worms? What are they? How are they motivating people at the course?
They are down in your face. They are telling you to move it.
Oh,
go,
really?
Go, faster, get over the logs. What are you doing? Get over here, let's roll. They are not going to
So they're going to be real.
They're being real. They're giving you the recruit experience. Our motto is be a Marine for a day. So we want you to come out and get the experience that you expect from a drill instructor. And they're at all the obstacles. They're there to get you over the 6-foot wall, to get you through the tunnel, to get you over the logs. They have to do push-ups. They're down there motivating you to do those push-ups.
Okay. Do I get to have my kids sit with the drill instructors while I'm out being there pushed all over the place?
You know what we do for spectators? We do have a lot of spectators that want to come watch you run the race. And so we take the spectators from the post-party and the pre-party down to the obstacle course so they can watch their loved one go through. So they do get to see you, get that experience. And then we bring them back to the post-party after the event.
Wow. So, okay, you have to tell me about the post-party, then we're going to come back. So what's going on at the post-party?
The post-party is wonderful. The drill instructors all come into the post-party after the event, so we get to interact with all of the participants in the BootCamp Challenge. We have a big beer garden. We have a vendor garden that spectators can hang out, eat, drink, take photos. We have military vehicles there they can take photos with. We do free barber haircuts. Marine Corps barbers give free Marine Corps haircuts.
You mean like the high and tight that we all know?
Not even the high and tight. We're talking gone.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Summer cuts.
I remember my first day of boot camp. Believe me, I was.
Well, but you were Navy though. It's not the same thing. Am I right? We've got a Marine in the room right now. He's laughing right now
I know, I'm sure
at you talking about your basic training.
I'm sure he is. But Navy and Marines, I will grant you, the Marines have a much harder course in front of them when they get in, but the haircut is the same when you walk into boot camp. Okay.
Right.
So before we go too far, and I want to get through this a little bit differently with you, Kelley. Tell our listeners how they find out more about the BootCamp Challenge.
It's easy, Barry. They can go to www.bootcampchallenge.com. That's our website. When they go on the website, they'll see a little video clip of the BootCamp Challenge. They can watch it there. There's also a lot of information about the different categories, divisions that they can register and compete in, individuals, 3-person teams, 5-person teams. So that's the best thing to do is go to bootcampchallenge.com.
So I show my kids the video on your website, and they say, Dad, we're going to come down and watch you.
They will,
okay.
No doubt.
Now, for those of us who are not in the best of shape and not really, up for something like this. This isn't just for top athletes, right?
Correct.
Tell us about that.
Our average participant is between the age of 25 and 45. 52% of our competitors are actually female competitors.
Hello. Girl power.
Girl power. Anyone can complete the course. The course is designed so everyone can complete it, whether they're walking or they're running, they're by themselves or they're with a team, they'll get through the course.
Okay.
We had a 88-year-old blind female actually do the BootCamp Challenge with her granddaughter on her arm, taking her through each one of the obstacles. She completed the course. She finished the race. We don't leave anybody behind.
That's great. Urban,
awesome.
You want to do it with me? You going to do it with me?
I did it once. I ain't doing it again.
Okay.
No. I wouldn't mind trying it out. But, really, everybody supports our military. And at ball games, they stand up when they come in. The recruits come in. It's fun, but really to be really sensitized to it, you should go through this, and you will have more of a respect of our military and what they do just in training before they get assigned their duty or get deployed. To go through one of these things is really sensitizes you more to our active duty today and what they're going through.
I agree with you.
Yeah, it's something everybody should go down. And if you're too scared or too chicken to get in front of the drill sergeant's nose, then at least go down there and support it.
Great, great. You're listening to Close Up on San Diego Business here on KFSD AM 1450 and financialnewsandtalk.com. I'm your host, Barry Waxler, here with my co-host, Andrea Kay and Urban Miaris. And our guest is Miss Kelley Sitar from the MCRD BootCamp Challenge. I think I'm going to have to invite one of my old buddies from high school who should be listening to this show right now to have him come down and do the BootCamp Challenge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll have his wife sit there and just laugh at him while they're laughing at me. But sounds like it's going to be fun. So tell us more. You benefit the Marine Corps Community Services. And what else can you tell us?
Well, if they register for the Bootcamp Challenge now, they can do so online at the bootcampchallenge.com website. It's $39 per person to register today. We will be taking day of registration if they want to come out Saturday morning, but it's $45 per person if they come out the day of to register for the race. Every participant gets, of course, their commemorative bib. This is the first year we're doing chip timing, so we'll introduce that to our participants this year.
What does that mean, chip timing?
Chip timing, it's an electronic chip that goes on their person, so when they start the race, it's more exact timing, which I think a lot of people are looking for when they're going through obstacles and challenge races like this. And then every participant also walks away with a special event Bootcamp Challenge T-shirt, so you get that to wear pridefully for that you competed in the Bootcamp Challenge.
Great.
And you get a photo with a drill instructor, too, right? So I would want that.
You can get a photo with a drill instructor. The drill instructors, that's why they come back. They come back to give back. They come back to talk to you, to take photos. We have a drill instructor that is my signature drill instructor. He'll be up on stage introducing everybody. He'll warm everybody up. His name is Sergeant Faulkner. I highly encourage you to come out to meet him. He's a great guy. Our Brigadier General Bierman, who is our commanding general at MCRD San Diego, will be doing the awards for all the participants that win. We have first, second, third place awards.
You know who we need to invite down here?
Who's that?
Mike Neal.
Yeah, retired General Mike Neal.
Absolutely.
He commanded Pendleton. You know him? He commanded Pendleton during first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Challenge him to come out. And
We will. We will. So
good idea.
So let's make a note to give old Mike a call and see if he's willing to come down.
Now, you say it benefits MCS, Community Services. What does that mean for those who aren't familiar?
Marine Corps Community Services is what most people are more familiar with called MWR, what the Navy calls MWR, Morale, Welfare, and Recreation. The Marine Corps coined it about 12 years ago to MCCS. It's quality of life, recreation, fitness programs, counseling programs for our active duty community, whether it's for their families, themselves, spouses. The benefit for the $39 that we pay to enter the Bootcamp Challenge goes to cover the expenses of the event, but any proceeds will go right back into those programs with MCCS.
Yeah, and as somebody, I was born at Lejeune, and I lived on Lejeune for years. You know, I know as a family member of the service people, you know, how important it is to have services for the family members.
Correct. And our Marines enjoy using the services, especially with their families, the youth sports program. We have programs for spouses. They can come on board and get involved in the Marine Corps culture to support their Marines. So absolutely, it's all one big happy community.
Great. Any great stories in the wings here from challenges past?
I do have one for this year, actually. I'm very excited. I was contacted by a gentleman who lives in Wisconsin. He graduated from MCRD San Diego 40 years ago to the day of September 27th. So he's coming all the way from Wisconsin to compete in the Bootcamp Challenge, celebrating his 40-year anniversary.
Wow. Do you recall his name? We want to give him a shout out.
Schultz.
Dave Schultz.
Dave Schultz.
Absolutely.
So
fantastic.
The only other Dave Schultz I knew was from the old Philadelphia Flyers. He was one of their goons back in 1974.
Huh.
So funny.
Now, who are you calling a goon? What are they?
He was a hockey.
Player.
Okay.
I don't.
You know.
I'm like, careful there. You call people.
That was the old statement. I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out. So.
Oh no, none of that.
Yeah.
So the length of the course is what, 3 miles?
The length of the course is 3 miles, and the obstacles that they have to go through there's 50 of them scattered throughout the course, and they're actual obstacles that the recruits train on 365 days a year. So you're using real obstacles. These aren't made-up obstacles, which is exciting, I think, for a lot of individuals. Unless you're signing up for the Marine Corps, you wouldn't have the opportunity to get out there on the obstacles at boot camp.
Wow. So,
great. Wow.
And we get to run where Marines are made, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I still have nightmares. I can remember Fort Jackson, South Carolina, in that red mud. It was raining when we went through it, and it was just. And it's going to be nothing like that, I'm sure.
Nothing
in this
like
one.
that. And people do ask, is there mud on the course? It's not a mud run. The Marines don't train in mud at MCRD San Diego. It's a big sandbox, if you will. There is sand. So we want people to make sure that they're wearing PT gear, hopefully covering their legs. They're going to go over logs, get down and do push-ups, go through tunnels. So be prepared for that.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to hear the stories of you guys after this challenge.
The secret here is, Kelley's already told us we can go on. I'll promote it for the www.bootcampchallenge.com, and I can go on there and I can even sign you up.
Oh, you can?
I can.
Wow.
Okay.
There's a party afterwards, too, and that's...
sign me up for the party.
There for the party.
Sign me up for the party, boss daddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
You can be a team of 3, you guys. You can do it.
Well, we might need Crockett with us, too.
Yeah.
So we might do a team of 4.
So, well...
And Cindy, if you're listening, you're invited too, girl.
Okay.
That's one of the commands, happy hour, so we're there.
Should be fun. So, great. Well, Kelley, anything you want to leave our guests with before we take a break?
I just want them to know that the MCRD San Diego loves being in San Diego. We love our community, and this is our time to open up our gates and really welcome them in. So I encourage everybody to go to our website, bootcampchallenge.com, look at the race, and consider it. I think they'll have a great time, no doubt.
And I'm sure there's a lot of interest in coming out to watch everybody else, like me, make a fool of themselves on the course.
There is. It's a spectator sport.
So, I have to stop and think about that one.
I can't wait.
Great. Okay. Hey, well, thanks for being with us. This is great. We will look forward to Boot Camp Challenge, and we'll be out there and talk about it afterwards, too.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Great. Wonderful.
You are listening to Close Up on San Diego Business, where we get up close and personal with homegrown San Diego businesses and the people that are working hard to make a difference in our community. This is financialnewsandtalk.com. I'm your host, Barry Waxler. We will be right back after the break with more homegrown business Close Up, and we will have with us Miss Michelle Ahern from Natural High.